A pale skin emerges in silence. There is no transition. No shadow softens its presence. Only surface. She looks outward, not toward the world, but toward us. Without shyness, without myth, without distance. For centuries, painting offered a promise that what we were seeing was not paint. It was something else. A window, an improved world. But here, something fails. Not technically, not formally, but conceptually. Because this image does not try to convince you, it confronts you. Édouard Manet does not destroy painting. He reveals it. For centuries, painting functioned under a silent pact. The artist constructed the image. The viewer agreed to believe in it. Idealized bodies, coherent spaces, narratives that protected the gaze. Because painting did not merely represent, it organized reality. But every system depends on one condition: trust. And trust can be broken. Art history does not advance through styles. It advances through ruptures of belief. And Manet appears precisely at that point. Nineteenth-century Paris was not stable. It was fast, industrial, visible. Modernity could not be idealized. It had to be confronted. The French Academy still defended order. Polished surfaces, invisible brushstrokes, illusion as truth. But something had already begun to shift. Gustave Courbet introduces weight, labor, matter, reality without ornament. Charles Baudelaire demands an art of the present, an art that does not escape, but looks directly. The system begins to tighten. But tension is not rupture. Rupture occurs when the system becomes visible. Observe the painting, not as an image, but as an object. Space no longer flows. It breaks. Figures do not integrate. They separate. Depth hesitates. Manet does not remove technique. He exposes it. visible brushstrokes, abrupt contrasts, planes that do not conceal themselves. Here, the essential shift occurs. Painting stops pretending. It recognizes itself as surface. Truth is not in what is represented. It lies in what can no longer be hidden. In Le Déjeuner sur l'herbe, space fractures. Scales do not align. The background does not respond. But it is not an error. It is a decision. Painting ceases to be a world and becomes a plane. Then, Olympia. She does not invite, she measures. Her gaze is not passive, it is aware. And in that instant, the viewer changes, no longer observing, but being observed. When illusion disappears, something else emerges. Discomfort, ambiguity, freedom. The criticism was not aesthetic, it was emotional. Because Manet did not break rules, he showed that they existed. And in doing so, the viewer lost their refuge. So we return to the question, when did painting stop lying? Not with abstraction, not with late modernity, but here, when painting recognized itself. After this, everything changes. Paul Cézanne fractures certainty. Pablo Picasso dismantles perspective. But neither begins the rupture. They only continue it. Because once we see the surface, we can no longer believe in the illusion.